going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
I'm Jeff, and welcome to this week's Mars Hill Minute. Don't you just love these spring days? As I stand here at the Tennessee Valley Weather Place, Lord, it's exciting to see the amazing spring going on around us. You can look and see the flowers outside that are blooming, the trees that are budding. Everything is shouting out, God is good. Psalm 150, verse 1 says, let everything that has breath praise the Lord. Think about that. Everything God's created ought to be praising Him. It reminds me of when Jesus was making his journey back into Jerusalem, heading for his crucifixion. Everyone was crying out, Hosanna, Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And the rulers of the day came to Jesus and said, you're going to have to get your disciples to stop this. And he said, if they cease to praise me, the rocks themselves will cry out. Now, I don't know about you. I don't want a rock crying out on my behalf. I want to be the one praising the Lord. I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at Mars Hill Baptist Church. Join myself and the whole church family as we praise the Lord and lift high His name. I hope to see you Sunday. Join us at Mars Hill Baptist Church. God bless you and have a great week.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Morris Farmers Market, located on Highway 43 South, is the official headquarters of fall and everything tasty. Head on over for locally grown produce, honey, baked goods, cheese, canned goods, decorations, and so much more. You won't find friendlier folks than the Morris family, who make the farm-to-table experience the best in the Tennessee Valley. Make the short drive to Morris Farmers Market, located at 2580 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee, just across the street from Preston's Restaurant. Phone 931-852-3276. That's Morris Farmers Market.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go! Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee. Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
What really matters during the ball game, as a coach, you have one goal, and that is to get the best and the most out of each player. You have to know what's inside of them to be able to get that out of them. In Ephesians 3 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us." There's a power within us. God is trying to get the best out of us. Will you let him today? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is your headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Are you in need of a trailer? How about a saw, tools, loaders, or even generator? Now meeting all your propane needs as well. You can find everything you need to complete your project and much more down at Old School Rentals in Loretto. Go by and let owner Ryan Smith help you today. That's Old School Rentals on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Tom Cruise Field, the site for tonight's TSSAA Class 3A Region 4 District 8 showdown here, featuring the Wildcats of Lawrence County and the Tigers of Murfreesboro Central. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Dusty Kaiser will be joining us here soon. Let's check out the starting lineups here for both sides. Starting first with the Tigers out of Murfreesboro Central. Leading off in center field will be Braylon Dow. Batting second at shortstop will be John Roth. Batting third at second base will be Mitchell Coons. In the cleanup spot tonight for the Tigers will be Elijah Bonner, who is playing first base. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, will be Thomas Sessler. Batting sixth in left field will be Jensen Spry. Batting seventh in right field will be Tate Morris. Batting eighth and catching will be Truett Surball. And rounding out the lineup at third base will be Joseph Rao. The pitcher tonight will be Colin Wimp. They come in with a 9-7 overall record. Their head coach is Jason Patterson. On the other side for Lawrence County, leading off at shortstop will be Jack Emerson. Batting second at second base, that will be Jake Moore. Batting third in center field tonight will be Alex Bedford. Batting fourth in right field will be Hub Maddox. Batting fifth and catching will be Brooks Durham. Batting sixth at first base will be Truett Kidd. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, will be Logan Clayton. Batting eighth at third base will be Cole Schultz. And rounding up the lineup in left field will be A.J. Daniel. On the mound here tonight for the Wildcats will be Logan Mays, the sophomore. Coming in with a 2-1 record, the team's leader in innings pitched with 22 and a third and a 0.72 ERA. Also the team's leader in strikeouts so far this year. So, big start here for Lawrence County, coming in at 8-6 overall. They're also 2-0 within the district. Murfreesboro Central is 0-2. The Wildcats picking up a pair of wins against Giles County. That came up last week, and Murfreesboro Central with a pair of losses against Marshall County last week. So another pair of district games here for tonight, as we will get ready to get things going here. It will be Mays leading off against Dow here from Murfreesboro Central. Dow, the center fielder. Mays, who's done an incredible job in his last few starts. His lone loss of the year came on opening night in a very tough game. First pitch here, and that one is in there for strike one. Summon, Wildcats lost on a walk-off in that game. Next pitch, that one is in there for ball one. 1-1 the count. Next pitch, that one is in there for strike two. So 1-2 the count. Here to Dow. Next pitch is fouled back. Dow will stay alive with a 1-2 count. Next pitch, that one is fouled down the right field line, so it still will stay here at 1-2. Next pitch. This one is, again, fouled down the right field line. That's 3 straight foul balls here by Dow. Next pitch. On the inside corner for strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. Good job by Logan Mays to lead things off here with a strikeout. 1 away, now brings up John Roth, the shortstop. First pitch is swung on a miss for strike 1. Next pitch is in there for strike 2. And 2 the count here. Next pitch is swung on a miss for strike 3, and that will be the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Logan Mays to start things off here in the top of the first inning. As good of a start as you can find here for Mays. Next pitch. First pitch here to Mitchell Coons. Hits the outside corner. Breaking ball here for strike 1. Next pitch misses for ball 1. Evens things up here 1 apiece. Next pitch misses low here for ball 2. 2-1 on the count. Next pitch. That one is in there to even things up here 2 apiece. And the next one is in there for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, strikeout style here for Lawrence County here in the top of the first. Wildcats will have a chance to get their first run as we head to the bottom of the inning. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Jack Emerson leads things off here in the bottom of the first with a single in the left center. Now brings up Jake Moore for his first at bat here of the game. Moore hitting .388 here on the season so far. Really good start to the year here for Moore. Wynn checks on Emerson over at first, the throw not in time. Moore 9 RBIs, .528 on base percentage. On the team leaders hitting with runners in scoring position. Wynn will check on Emerson again, throw not in time. So Logan Mays in the top of the first struck out the side. On the first pitch Jack Emerson sees, he sends a single here into left center. First pitch here to Moore. That will miss high for ball one. 1-0 the count here to Moore. Changing up the lineup a bit. Normally Moore bats in the 3 or 4 spot. Tonight he's in the 2 spot. Getting some protection with the Tennessee signing and Alex Bedford behind him. Next pitch, that one is a fastball in there for strike one. Even things up here at 1 apiece. Next pitch on the outside corner for strike two. A back pick that was more like a lazy puff fly over to first. 1-2 the count now to Moore. Another pickoff attempt to get Emerson, and Emerson was already standing up on the bag by the time the ball got there. It's more to keep him honest. Emerson is certainly a threat to steal. Now Emerson takes off. Throw over to second will not be in time, so Jack Emerson will get there safely. Evens the count here at 2 apiece. Moore hitting .478 with runners in scoring position. Now has a duck on the pond. Two and two the count here. The 2-hole hitter for the Wildcats. 2-2. In the dirt, a good eye there by Moore as the count will go full here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a full count. Moore will foul this one away. Gets it out of play. Stays alive here at the full count at 3-2. That was the 6th pitch of the at-bat. It's the full count again, and Moore will send this one in the shallow center. Center fielder makes the catch. No advancement there by Emerson, and that will be the first out of the inning. Good job by Dow in center. Now brings up the University of Tennessee signee in Alex Bedford. Bedford hitting a team-high .488 on the year, 3 homers, 16 RBIs, 6 doubles to his name. .577 on base percentage and hitting .500 with runners in scoring position. First pitch here from Wind. That one's going to get away. Emerson now going to take off for third, and he will get there with the pass ball. Now the first run of the game, 90 feet away here for Lawrence County. Next pitch, misses away for ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Bedford. Here's the 2-0. Misses away for ball 3. Good job behind the plate by Surball to make sure that doesn't go the backstop and bring home the first run of the game. 3-0 to count here to Bedford. Next pitch. Swings away. This one will go in the left field. Everyone coming in, and they're going to drop it. Emerson on his way home. Bedford on his way to second. The Wildcats are going to pick up their first run of the game. Some confusion out there in the outfield, and Lawrence County the beneficiary of it. Now going to bring up Hud Maddox here, the right fielder for the Wildcats. He's got a runner in scoring position. Maddox hitting .469 on the air, pair of RBIs, also .625 with runners in scoring position. First pitch, and Wind, a breaking ball in there for strike one. Now Wind, the pitcher, will step off the rubber. Pitching coach just trying to make sure he gets the right sides in there. The next pitch in there for strike two. 0-2 the count here to Maddox. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike three. Maddox will take off for first. Bedford will head to third. The throw is going to go in and out of the glove of the first baseman. Bedford on his way home. That throw gets over the catcher's head. Now Maddox taking off for second. We got a snowball fight, and the Wildcats have their second run of the game. So a wild sequence of events and a nightmare for every official score there, but any way you look at it, the Wildcats now lead at 2-0. Now brings up Brooks Durham here for the Wildcats. Really come on strong over the last couple of weeks. Hitting .214, 6 RBIs, also hitting .278 with runners in scoring position. A 2-0 Wildcat lead with a runner on second, one out here in the bottom of the first. First pitch here from Wind, and a good block behind the plate there by Serball for ball one. It's a 1-0. Swung on and missed, and another good block by Serball. 1-1 the count now to Durham. On a pretty nasty breaking pitch there from Wind. Lefty versus lefty matchup here in game one of this district series. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike two. Durham down 1-2 here in the count. Comes a 1-2 from Wind. That's going to get away from the catcher, Serball. And Maddox going to make a big turn at third. And he'll head back to the bag. Evens up the count at 2 apiece, and now a runner on third base. When a breaking ball goes into the dirt from a left-handed pitcher, that is like a cat in a house on fire. There's no way you're catching that thing. It's a 2-2. Misses in for ball three as the count goes full. Serball's certainly been busy behind the plate. Wind already at 20 pitches through just a third of an inning. Next pitch. Ground ball off of the pitcher's glove. Shortstop, he can't handle it, and that will score Maddox. The Wildcats now lead at 3-0 on a Brooks Durham infield single. So puts a bat on the ball, gets a job done, and gets a base hit and an RBI in the process. Second inning of the game for the Wildcats. Now brings up the 6-0 hitter here in Truett Kidd. Courtesy runner in for Brooks Durham. will be Caleb Kelly. First pitch here from Wind, and that misses low and away for ball one. Kid hitting 154 in the air, has a home run, 5 RBIs. Trying to raise that up here in the early portion of the district schedule. The 1-0. Big cut. Tipped back and caught for strike one. It's been a pretty nasty day all across Lawrence County today, but it has died down right at the perfect time. Here's a 1-1, and we're going to get a balk call. That's going to send Caleb Kelly to second base. So that will put a runner in scoring position here. Runner on second, 1-1 the count here to Kidd. Nice little breaking ball in the outside corner for strike two. One-two to Kidd. Swung on a miss for strike three, and that will be the second out of the inning. Two gone. Here in the bottom of the first brings up the designated hitter in Logan Clayton. Clayton hitting .304 on the year as an RBI and still looking for his first hit with a runner in scoring position in 2025. Two gone, runner on second, a 3-0 Wildcat lead. First pitch here from Wind, and that misses away, and his hat went away at the same time for ball one. Certainly overthrew and threw his whole body out of his uniform in the process. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball, a good block by Serball behind the plate. 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0. Popped up in the air in the shallow left. Everybody going for it. Shortstop makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. Not before the Wildcats get a trio of runs in the bottom of the first inning. It's a 3-0 lead as we go to the top of the second. That is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today. The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Brings up the designated hitter here in Thomas Sessler. Sessler, the 5-hole hitter here for the Tigers. A 3-0 Wildcat lead in the top of the second. Right before them, Bonner, the first person to make contact against Mays so far in this game. First pitch. That one misses away for ball 1. Sessler, the left-handed hitter. Back-to-back lefties here. Next pitch. Off the fist, Cole Schultz makes the diving catch in foul territory, and that will be the second out in the inning. More great defense from Cole Schultz, and now there's 2 gone here in the top of the second inning. Brings up the 6-hole hitter in Jensen Spry, the left fielder. 7 pitches thrown in this inning, 2 outs. First pitch here to Spry is swung on a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Just misses in, evens things up at 1 apiece. Here's the 1-1. Misses away. 2-1 the count now to Spry. I also believe it's the first person that Mays has fallen behind in the count against so far here tonight. Next pitch, that's in the dirt for ball 3. Mays came into the game with just given up just 9 walks in his 4 starts so far this year. 3-1. And the dirt for ball 4. And the Tigers have their first base runner of the game. First walk from either pitcher now brings up Tate Morris, the right fielder. 1 on, 2 gone here in the top of the second. Outfield shifting some to the right here. And a pickoff attempt, not in time. Schultz almost playing in the grass here at third. It's clear the scouting report says that Morris wants to send the ball to right field. First pitch here from Mays. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Mays with a lot of late life there on that fastball. Here's a 1-0. Misses away for ball 2. Ball 1, excuse me. 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. Misses low for ball 2. Long look here. Here's a 2-1. That one's on the inside corner. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runner takes off. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. The Tigers stray 1 in the top of the second. It's a 3-0 Wildcat lead as we go to the bottom half next on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Tom Cruise Field as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Lawrence County with a 3-0 lead over Murfreesboro Central. Due up here for the Wildcats in the bottom half of the second. 8-9-1 with Schultz, Daniel, and Emerson. Colin Wynn back on the mound here for the Tigers in the first inning. Gave up 3 runs off 2 hits. A pair of strikeouts through 28 pitches. Also had 3 errors in that inning that helped lead to the Wildcat runs in that inning. Wildcats able to take advantage of those mistakes. Cole Schultz will lead things off here for the Wildcats. 216 on the year with an RBI. 5 doubles, second on the team. The .341 on base percentage. Excellent job defensively at third base all year. First pitch here from Wind. Misses low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. That misses high. 2-0 the count now to Schultz. Here's a 2-0. That is golf down the left field line, but will leak foul for strike 1. Two and one the count here to Schultz. Here's a 2-1. That is in there to even things up here at 2 apiece. It's a 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game here from Wynn will bring up the left fielder in A.J. Daniel. Dusty Kaiser now joining us here. How you doing, big fella?
What's up, buddy? You doing all right?
I know. Doing good. Looking at the scoreboard here. Is Daniel back in the lineup? It's been a couple games since the sophomore. Been back in. Lefty on lefty matchup here. First pitch, and that one is way in for ball 1.
Now, this is my third game to call, and I've yet to see this yellow bat at the plate yet.
Yeah. I wonder if it's one of those torpedo bats everyone's been talking about in the big
Dude, that
leagues,
thing's loaded.
Here's the 1-0. Misses in for ball 2. You know what that looks like? That looks like one of those old school yellow pencils we used to have back in the day.
Yes.
That some reason got red marks on it, but you never had it around anything red.
Exactly.
Never made any sense. Here's the 2-0. Ground ball, tap foul down the right field line. 2-1 now to count. Wildcats taking advantage of 3 errors in the bottom of the first to get these 3 runs. Got a pair of hits in there as well. Emerson waiting on deck here for the Wildcats. Next pitch from Wynn. Daniel chops this one foul down the right field line once again. 2-2 to count. You know they actually do make a metal bat that looks like a pencil.
Kid on Mason's baseball team's got one. It's actually pretty cool, but I don't think it's cheap though.
Nothing's cheap. Nothing's cheap back now.
I mean, who would ever thought a baseball bat cost you $500?
Here's a 2-2. That's a nice breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 3. And that will be the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Wynn. He's got 4 in the game. Brings us to the top of the order here with Jack Emerson. Emerson, who lined a single in the left center on the first pitch that he saw. And the lead off the bottom of the first. You know, my dad paid $90 for my high school baseball bat. The furthest ball I ever hit was in college with that same bat.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
No, first pitch misses in, ball 1.
But, I mean, we played with one piece, aluminum, just regular old Bats.
Here's a 1-0. Tapper, slow roller up the middle. Second baseman backhands at the throw to first, will not be in time and gets away anyways. Emerson wisely holds up from going to second. Will stay there at first. Give him the infield single. And back-to-back singles for Emerson now brings up Jake Moore. Flew out in the shallow left in his first at-bat in the bottom of the first inning. I remember those big sticks. They were always silver.
They were Easton's.
Easton's, yeah. And you see, it's the lead. Mine was green and blue. I know they had some orange and some red lettering on it.
Yeah. Huge lead.
He did have a stolen base in his last at bat. First pitch, curveball in there for strike one. The bat I hit the furthest with. Estimated around 450. But, you know, those bats were so juice back in the day. It was probably more like 400, but it went a very, very long way.
Yeah, I remember when we got to high school, we had the Copperhead and an Easton Reflex.
Yes. The most juice bat in history.
Probably.
Here's the 0-1. Next pitch. Emerson takes off for second, and he's going to get another stolen base. So 2 stolen bases in the game here for Emerson. 1-1 the count, now a runner in scoring position. You know, the LSU, I believe it was a 98, set the NCAA record for team home runs because they were using
the Easton Reflex.
Here's a 1-1. Tapper off of Moore. Now 1-2 the count.
I remember when, let's see, that would have been Coach James, maybe? It's either Weathers or James. I can't remember now. I think we were sophomores when we got those bats. Holy cow. We'd never seen anything like it.
Did you guys have the connections? Next pitch will get away. Emerson will take off for third.
You talking about having connections like getting stuff?
Like, you know, it was like a 2-piece bat. We had those.
No.
Last part of high school.
No.
They were called connections.
I don't know that I've ever even heard of that.
Might have been right after your time. Because they came out, I believe, my junior year.
Well, you know, you're still green behind the ears. You're still young.
Oh, you're 4 years older than me. Here's a 2-2. Misses away for ball 3. Well, shoot, the most expensive wood bat you could buy that the big leaguers use is still cheaper than the most expensive metal bat.
It's so dumb.
Full count offering. Moore, grounder up the middle. Shortstop, fields it cleanly, throws over to first in time, and that one will end the inning. Wildcats will stray one here in the bottom of the second. They still lead at 3-0 as we go to the top of the third. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire.
We go here at the top of the third. Lawrence County leading Murfreesboro Central here 3-0. 8-9-1 due up here for the Tigers in the top of the third inning with Serball, Rowell, and Dow. First pitch here from Logan Mays. This is away for ball one. Mays through 2 innings so far. No hits, no runs, a walk, 4 strikeouts right now at 33 pitches. Here's a 1-0. Misses in for ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Serball. Next pitch here from Mays. High and in for ball 3.
Logan got to settle down. He's getting out there. He's getting antsy already. Yep.
3-0. And nice pitch in there for strike one. So 3-0. 3-1, excuse me. Tap back foul for strike 2. Mays comes from behind to work a full count.
Bob Uecker.
Full count offering. Popped up and will get out of play, keeping the count where it is. And 3 balls and 2 strikes. You know, Dusty, when I got into college, the first school I was a part of, it's the first time we actually had to deal with next pitch off the end of the bat foul. Still a full count here to Serball. First time we dealt with sponsors, like shoe sponsors.
Yeah.
My first school was an Adidas school. My second school was a Mizuno school.
Okay, Mizuno.
Yeah, dude, best pair of cleats I ever had, Mizunos. Next pitch on the inside corner for strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. He comes all the way back here. That's the fifth strikeout of the game for Mays. Brings up Joseph Rowell, the third baseman. Wasn't the biggest. I liked Adidas's clothes.
Clothing, not
I
shoes.
didn't like the shoes.
Yeah, I've never been a big Adidas shoe fan.
Yeah. Here's the first pitch. This is high for ball 1. Now Mizuno's, though, best pair of cleats I ever had. You know, uniforms were okay. Wasn't anything to write home about. Here's a 1-0. On the outside corner for strike 1. Now, a bunch of my teammates had Mizuno's gloves. I was always a Louisville Slugger glove guy.
Okay.
Here's a 1-1.
I actually used a Mizuno glove.
I didn't have anything against them. I prefer, because I played first base most of my career.
Had a better mitt.
Had a better mitt on it.
Mm-hmm. That tickles me every game.
Here's the 2-1. This is high and in for ball 3. Our poor guy, Hale White, over here is trying his hardest with this new microphone.
Is it a new one?
He's literally got a coffee cup, like a styrofoam cup over it. Here's the 3-1 on the outside corner. And the Count will go full again here. 3 balls and 2 strikes to back-to-back batters. Next pitch here from Mays. Fouled away, keeping the count where it is at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now, the last bat I did have in college was a Louisville Slugger bat. Not kidding. This is a brand new bat. I know my parents spent like $200 on it as a Christmas gift. First round of BP I took with it had a crack on the top of it. Next pitch off the end of the bat and leaking foul. And we will come back with a 3-2 count. It was still usable.
Just like cracked on at the end where the nose cone is?
Yeah, like right here.
Oh, I got you.
At the end cap.
Yeah.
So right there, happened right there. I was like, really? I mean, it was like 40 degrees out when I took my first round of BP with it, but it never didn't take any pop, and the crack never got any worse. But so I was like, man, my parents spent all this money just for me to crack it. Next pitch on the inside corner for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Mays. 2 gone here in the top of the 3rd inning. 6 strikeouts in the game now for Mays. Brings us to the top of the order with Braylon Dow, who struck out looking in his first at-bat in the 1st inning. First pitch, misses away for ball 1. Here's a good question for you. Pine tar or no pine tar?
None.
No, I'm with you. Hated it. I don't know how guys swing.
I don't either. I don't know how they drop the bat.
It's like Fred Biletnikoff of Stickum on his hands. Yeah. Next pitch on the outside corner. I know that's an old school reference for a lot of people, but just look up Fred and Biletnikoff, which is ironic in today's day and age in college football that the best wide receiver award is given to Biletnikoff.
Yeah,
especially with all the Stickum he used to wear on every game.
I mean, he was staining footballs.
Yeah. They said he would catch balls with his forearm. Reminds me of Home Alone 2 when they turned from the wet bandits to the sticky bandits.
Dude.
And he kept getting his hand stuck on everything in New York
City. Great analogy.
Next pitch misses high for ball 3. And, not to go into a Christmas movie debate, I prefer Home Alone 2 over 1. I like them both, but I prefer 2 over 1.
I prefer 1.
Next pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. 3 straight full counts here for Mays. It's kind of like, it's like the Rocky debate. Which one's better, 3 or 4? That one misses in for ball 4. Back-to-back innings with the 2-out walk here for Mays. His second walk of the game brings up the shortstop in John Ross. Struck out swinging his first at bat in the first. As Clint Wright will come out and talk with his sophomore pitcher, sitting right now at 54 pitches through 2 2/3. So do you have a Rocky preference? You've seen them, right?
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Numerous times.
5 doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
What?
5 is my number 2.
Whoa, are we going movie hottest takes right now?
And I say
5 is number 2?
For the best fight scene.
Okay, so you're giving it for the end fight scene.
Yes.
Okay.
That is.
I'll give that. Everything leading up to it is awful.
It's terrible. It's terrible, but that fight scene makes up for the terrible movie.
Okay.
I think my favorite is Mr. T's.
Rocky 3.
Rocky 3. Nothing to do with Thunder Lips and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
It's Mr. T.
Okay.
And
Mr. T is the best person in that movie by far.
By far. And then I'm going 4.
Okay. See, I go 4, 3, 1, 2, 5. 1's just really both 1 and first pitch fouled away for strike 1. I like 1 a little bit better than 2 because it has a little bit more action. 2 is so slow to get up to that fight. It takes forever to get to that fight. Here's the 0-1. Runner takes off the throw from Durham.
Oh, he's meat.
In time, and he is out. What a throw from Brooks Durham, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats still lead it 3-0. They'll try to add some insurance as we go to the bottom of the 3rd next on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Lawrence County leading Murfreesboro Central here 3-2. Alex Bedford to lead things off for the Wildcats. Reach base via an error in his first at bat in the first inning. And that first pitch from Wind way high and in for ball one. Went through 2 innings, 3 runs off 3 hits, 4 strikeouts. Right now at 47 pitches. This team also had 3 errors, which led to those 3 runs there in the bottom of the first inning.
They hit his jersey. Hit the sleeve.
You know, Alex doesn't want to go out.
I'm just saying he hit him.
I know. Here's a 1-0. Misses away for ball 2. So did I ever tell you in college, I got my history professor my sophomore year, because I minored in history, to answer a serious question because he thought I was being serious about Rocky helping ease Cold War tensions and why Rocky was one of the reasons why the Cold War ended.
You told him that?
I asked him if
Oh,
he
you
did.
asked him that? And his
Dude,
answer.
I was not prepared for the 10-minute response we got.
I was fixing to say, you probably got like some kind of off the wall.
Oh, it was nuts. Next pitch misses away, and Alex Bedford will draw a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the third inning to bring up the right fielder, Hud Maddox, who struck out but reached base on an error, which brought home the second run of the game for Lawrence County. It was I was in one of those big classes because, you know, these general history classes, you can have like 50, 60 people in it. And I remember a bunch of my friends and teammates were in there, and they all looked around at me, and I just had this big, you know, crap-eating grin on my face while he just kept going on and on. Like he broke down the movie. And I wouldn't be, I'm like, you know, I know that I'm not being serious here. You know, it's just dumb off the wall joke, but he really gave us a 10-minute dissertation of how it was possible. I'm like, well, you know, I'd have to go back and look at the dates, but I'm pretty sure we were already heading in that direction. Next pitch, or first pitch, I should say, it's the outside corner for strike one. But, you know, the more I've watched them again recently, even though I still got 4, if I watch them more, I would probably lean that 3's better than 4. And now Bedford takes off, and that throw is going to get away. Bedford takes off for second, round second, heads to third, that throw. And Bedford is in there safely at third base. 4th error of the game will put Bedford at third base in the 4th run of the game, now 90 feet away here from Lawrence County.
Listen, that was a great piece of running by Alex. He was meat. I mean, they had him. It's a bad throw.
So Maddox is hitting .625 coming in the game with runner in scoring position. Taps this one foul down the left field line. You know, if that was Clint Gobble at third, he wouldn't have made that play.
He wouldn't have.
No.
I've yet to see him make a play at first.
Well, he's got to get his hands out of his jacket first.
Yeah.
0-2 the he's like our little punching bag. Here's the 0-2. This is high for ball 1. 1-2 the count now here to the cleanup hitter for Lawrence County.
I got somebody else I want to call out here in a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to give it a little time. We'll make it to the 5th inning, like
okay,
a 5th inning stretch.
I was about to say, got an inning timeline and when you're going to call this person out.
5th inning.
Here's a 1-2. Ground ball, slow roller. Wynn makes the play, throws over to first. Not in time, and Maddox going to come away with an infield single.
Yes.
Bedford will stay put there at third base. So now runners on the corners here. 4th hit of the game for Lawrence County, with only 1 of the 4 actually reaching the outfield. Brings up Brooks Durham. had an RBI infield single in his first at-bat in the first inning. It's his 7th RBI of the year. Came in the game hitting .278 with runners in scoring position. Win now at 54 pitches as Serball, the catcher, giving out the first and third signals. Overcast. Had been a very windy day, but it has died down out here. I swear the wind dies down right at game time every time we've been here. First pitch misses low and away for ball 1.
And what's crazy is if you look out there towards Bobby Brewer, as you can see Old Glory out there, and it's like it's blowing more like south, east, kind of, but it's not doing anything right here. That's a big gap between center and right.
Next pitch is going to get off the glove of the catcher. Bedford on his way home. He will score. Maddox on his way to second. The Wildcats lead at 4-0. So now 2-0 the count here.
Can I say something about a pet peeve of mine that is really just irks me?
Go ahead.
These kids in these hats.
That's about the 5th time his hat has flown off pitching the ball.
I mean, come on. I don't care if he was on our team. That's ridiculous.
Got all that hair, man. I'm jealous of the hair, though.
Well, I mean, just because you're a shiny cue ball.
His ball sitting in the right field. And caught by the right fielder. Had him played in.
Perfect. Had him played perfect.
Did have him play perfectly, so that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Brings up Truett Kidd, who struck out in his last at-bat. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Kidd looking for some redemption here with another runner in scoring position. First pitch. That's going to get away from Serball. Another slider in the dirt that has been hard to handle. Puts Maddox now in scoring position. 1-0 the count. 5th run of the game, now 90 feet away for Lawrence County. Said, you know when you get a slider from a lefty that goes straight in the dirt, that's like a kid. That's like a cat in a house on fire. You're not catching that thing.
No, that thing's nasty.
Midfield playing in for the Tigers, and Kidd rips this one, but foul into the Lawrence County dugout. 1-1 the count now.
Just a little early.
And he knows it, too, the way that he kind of spun around on it.
He'd like to have that one back.
Fly ball brings home the 5th run. Here's a 1-1. This is away for ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. We're talking about Coach Gobble down there. I would think that the Lawrence County High School baseball team could furnish out some nice jackets for a couple of us guys up here in this booth. I mean, we got an admin, we got an AD, we got a gentleman volunteering his time up here at PA.
He comes up during the commercial break. You're asking for fried pies, and now you're asking for jackets. Next pitch, swung on the miss for strike 2.
I'm trying to get us something, man. Hush, okay? You're on my team.
I mean, Bryce Cliff still owes us, 5 pullovers for the times he missed his halftime
I think we're at 5
interviews.
pullovers, and that's who we'll talk about him in the 5th.
Yeah. Is that who it is?
We'll talk about him in the 5th.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Brings up Logan Clayton, the designated hitter, who hit a high fly ball caught in shallow left by the shortstop in his first at-bat. Runner on 3rd, 2 gone. Now wind's starting to blow straight.
It's blowing straight in.
But not crazy hard. First pitch off the end of the bat, foul for strike 1. When football comes around, we got to start,
we got to get coach, man. We got to break him in right.
I know. He's got to suck up to us.
And he does. We may not even call it games for him. We'll just sit up there and look like we are.
It's like our own personal luxury suite. Next pitch.
We're going to have our own.
Next pitch misses away.
And the next time they bring an official up there arguing with the other team.
I totally forgot about that.
I have not forgot about that guy.
Here's a 1-1. Misses way in. A good catch by Surball for ball 2.
I talked about that moron the other day.
That was certainly an interesting evening.
Gosh.
That was wild.
Dude.
Never. Just, again, it's like one of those, just when you think you've seen or heard it all, something happens. Next pitch in the dirt here for ball 3. 3-1 now the count. And it was their AD on top of all
Yeah,
of
I
that.
mean, he's up there just trying to help out because they're short-staffed and gets chunked for no reason. Yeah. I mean, that guy was the one running his mouth.
I know. Three-1 here to Clayton. This one is lifted into center field.
Oh,
and that's going to be dropped. Clayton now on his way to second. The throw will not be there in time. And the Wildcats now lead at 5-0, and now with another runner in scoring position. It's a hard hit ball.
Yeah.
Just dropped out there in center field. Brings up Cole Schultz, struck out his last at bat in the bottom of the second. His second at bat here against Wind. Wind will now step off the rubber. Our favorite walk-up song of the 9. First pitch, and that one. Ooh, the absolute worst. Other than the funny bone, the worst spot you can take a hit by pitch. Ooh. It's the first hit by pitch by either pitcher in the game.
That's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are tough right there, guys.
Yeah. He's he's pointing like it happened lower, like at the base of his ankle.
Yeah, I'm thinking like right off the bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have to come out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't be able to play third. They'll have to ice.
Yeah. He's being able to put a little bit more pressure.
Put some weight on it, maybe walk it off.
Yeah. Man. So see who will go out and so he's going to go out and run here for Lawrence County.
Looks like Coach Go.
Maddox Wiley will be the pitch runner, courtesy runner here for Lawrence County in the situation. A.J. Daniel due up now for the Wildcats. Struck out in his last at-bat in the second inning. 2-1, 2 out in the bottom of the third. Wildcats up 5-0. 3 in the first 2 in this inning. As Wimble step off the bag. Daniel hitting 158 with a pair of RBIs, hitting 250 runners in scoring position this year. First pitch misses in for ball 1.
And let me tell you something, boys. This got cool out there tonight. You know that makes it hurt even a little bit worse.
Because it was, you didn't hear a crack. It was just a thud.
I might have had to waddle out there to the mound.
Here's a 1-0. This is in for ball 2.
Yep.
Win.
Yeah, and listen, if y'all can't see it on TV, he's actually been arguing with his catcher about his signs and stuff too.
This pitch misses low for ball 3. He's now at 71 pitches here through 2 1/3. The 3-0. Misses high for ball 4 to walk the bases loaded. It's the second walk issued by Wynn. And now brings us to the top of the order with Jack Emerson. Emerson 2 for 2 in the game with a pair of singles, one in the left center, and the other one was an infield single. Part of the frustration probably for Wind is his defense with 5 errors.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got the one at first on that throw. But, I mean,
you got to win the pitch.
Yeah.
First pitch here to Emerson, swung on a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Golfed in the left field. Could be trouble. Left fielder coming in. Makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats put up 2 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They lead it 5-0 as we go to the top of the 4th. That is coming up next on the X Sports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tennessee.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we go to the top of the 4th inning here of Lawrence County, leading Murfreesboro Central 5-0 here in the top of the 4th. First pitch misses away here to the 2-0 hitter, and John Roth struck out in his first at bat in the 1st inning. Takes the next pitch, swung on a miss for strike 2. Was left stranded in the 3rd after Dow got thrown out trying to steal second. 1-1.
He missed that one.
Yeah,
catcher
that's what I thought.
I think it just sent off the end of Brooks' glove, the mitt.
1-2 now the count here to Roth. One, two. Off the fist, fielded by May, slips, but throws over to first in time. That will be the first out in the inning. One gone here in the top of the 4th inning. Brings up the 3-0 hitter, the second baseman Mitchell Coons, who struck out swinging to end the top of the 1st inning. Mays right now through 3 1/3. No hits, no runs. Pair of walks, 6 strikeouts at 59 pitches. Pitch number 60 here to Coons. Misses high for ball 1. Here's a good question for you. Coldest game you ever played in?
I feel like I remember we were playing here, and we might have been sophomores. I don't remember who we were playing, but I really feel like I remember it almost drizzling like sleet. Yeah. Like, kind of like a mist.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, like froze to death out here.
1-1 in there for strike 2.
And it's bad, too. Like,
that was against Coffee County.
Was it against Coffee County? You remember the game?
I was sitting over there because Brad hit his first home run.
He's freezing to death. And here's the thing, AJ. I don't know if you knew this. But we didn't have a baseball facility here at Lawrence County High School. So when you walk in the back of the Ralph right here, if you were walking in to go call a game, you know the female restroom.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at that doorway walking in the female restroom, there is a closet just to the right of that walkway.
Okay.
That was our locker room.
Okay.
We didn't have anything. Baseball, I feel like when we were in school and somebody's playing, we mad. I feel like we were just kind of shunned.
Comes a 2-2. In there for strike 3, and that will be the first out in the inning.
But you know what I mean, Hale. I mean, you know, you had a son in the program.
7 strikeout for Mays. Brings up the cleanup hitter and Elijah Bonner.
I mean, it was we just didn't have it.
Coldest game I ever played in high school. My junior year, one of our state championship years. First pitch misses for ball 1. Our first conference game we played at, you said it Tulsa, but it was spelled Tolsia. So it looks like Tulsia, but it's actually spelled Tulsa. Worst team in our conference. Next pitch misses for ball 2. And it literally snowed. We run ruled them. We beat them like 17-0, and it snowed for the 4th and 5th innings.
Oh. Well, I remember that Calfee County game. I mean, I remember just freezing to death.
Next pitch sent up the middle and out of the reach of Hammonds, the new second baseman. And we will have our third base runner of the game and the first hit for the Tigers as Bonner reaches base with a 1-out single. Brings up Thomas Sessler, who had a soft liner in foul territory to Schultz at third in his first at-bat.
Yeah. You know, like right here behind us where the Babe Ruth played, they call Denver Trap now. That was just a field, and that's where the football practiced at over here. Y'all remember they used to have that PVC pipe on that makeshift thing? That's where you get your water.
First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1.
They had a water hose screwed into the back of a PCV pipe, and they'd go turn it on, and it would just stream out there.
No, I've seen that a lot of places.
Well, we didn't even have lights.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled away for strike 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I make a mistake, we'd have to get somebody to verify this, but I think these lights come from Flanagan when they finally done away with Flanagan Field.
Next pitch down the middle for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Tigers stram 1 here in the top of the 4th. It is a 5-0 Lawrence County lead. So we go to the bottom half of the inning. That is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Back here at Tom Cruise Field as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, Lawrence County leading Murfreesboro Central in their 3rd district game of the year here, 5-0. Jake Moore to lead things off. 0 for 2 in the game so far here. Colin Wynn back on the mound for the Tigers. First pitch here to Moore. Misses low for ball 1. Right now for Wynn through 3 innings. 5 runs off 4 hits. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 75 pitches. His defense has let him down a bit with 5 errors in the game. Here's a 1-0. Almost hits him as Moore gets out of the way for ball 2. Coldest college game I ever played in, Dusty. Sophomore year, we played at this school in the middle of Arkansas on Super Bowl weekend.
Ooh.
We played a doubleheader on a Saturday. Guess how cold it was?
Was it in the 20s?
Yes.
Oh.
21 degrees. We played a doubleheader. Next pitch misses in for ball 3. We won both. And I never forget this. I barreled up a ball. It was 340 down the line. I one-hopped the wall just to rock it down the left field line. And my hand stung the entire time. I'm like, this is not supposed to feel this way.
Especially when you barrel one up.
I know.
That was my next question. How
Yeah.
many times your hands about feel like you're about to break?
Oh, man. Because, when they say you barrel it up, you don't feel it. Is that next pitch is in there for strike 1? I'm like, I saw it hit the barrel because I was kind of locked in that game. And I hit a couple other opposite field singles, like, good pieces of hitting. Not to brag on myself. The 3-1. This one is hit high in the air in the shallow left. Left fielder charging in on it and makes a good catch out there and left for the first out in the inning. 1 gone. Now brings up Alex Bedford. 0 for 1 so far in the game. Bedford had reached via an error in the first, walked in the third, and scored both times. But I hit it pretty good, and I barreled it up, and the whole time I'm like, good Lord, help me, Jesus, this hurts.
And those just keep tingling.
First pitch in the dirt here for ball 1. Now, the worst place I ever played at, it was right after one of the best places I ever played at. It was called Central Baptist. I don't even know if it still exists or it's called something else. It was in Arkansas. We had an open weekend during conference play. Next pitch in there for strike 1. And we played at where they used to play the Babe Ruth, not Babe Ruth. No, it was Senior League World Series in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. That's right, not Arkansas, it was Oklahoma. Williams Baptist. Next pitch in there for strike 2. That's where we went to, not Central Baptist. It was Williams Baptist in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. And they redid this old 1920s minor league ballpark so they could play the Senior League World Series there. So we played the first 2 games there. The place was just gorgeous. But the next 2 games we had to play on Saturday was out there as Bedford rips this one in the right, and the right fielder makes the catch, and that will be the second out of the inning. As Bedford, kind of hard to hit a ball harder than that, but unfortunately comes away with an out. Brings up Hut Maddox. 1 for 2 in the game, was single, and scored in the third. So we go out to their home field. And so it had flooded, not that weekend, but the weekend prior. But this field was like kind of down in this valley. And they had, try not to get too graphic here on air, but they had porta potties in left field.
Okay.
Needless to say, since it flooded the previous weekend, the porta potties went with them in the left field. And thank God I was playing right field that day. This pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Our poor left fielder, Chad Hoffman. I know you're not listening, but if anyone points us out, please tell him I'm still praying for him from having to be in the middle of all that literal crap all day. Here's the 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. But it's amazing, and it was uphill, too, up there in left field. It was amazing that doubleheader, there wasn't hardly any balls hit the left field that day.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's a 1-2. Ooh. Max just gets out of the way of that one. Evens things up here at 2 apiece. Had another conference opponent, Culliver Stockton, that the backstop was rounded. Here's a 2-2. That misses in the dirt here for ball 3 to send the count full. It was rounded, so basically where the catcher and the home plate umpire is, the fence was maybe 2 feet behind them. So any pass ball, and it was rounded, it was like watching pinball, that you never knew where that ball was going. It was a nightmare. I mean, it's almost like you were hitting, like playing a game with a batting cage on top of you. That's how it felt. It's a full count. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Wildcats go 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the 4th. They still lead it 5-0 as we go to the top of the 5th. That is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Tom Cruise Field as we go to the top of the 5th. Lawrence County leading Murfreesboro Central 5-0. Due up here for the Tigers in the top of the 5th will be 6, 7, and 8 with Spry, Morris, and Surball. Logan Mays back on the mound through 4 innings, a hit, no runs, pair of walks, 8 strikeouts right now at 71 pitches. First pitch here to Spry. That one is bunted just shy of Truett Kidd there for strike 1. When you were playing, what's the nicest place that you played at? I've got you thinking tonight.
You do have me thinking that. I wasn't prepared for all this on a Monday. Feels like work again.
These are easy, yeah. At least I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you to type something into a computer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking to say. We never played at Central. We always played at Columbia State, and that's probably one of the nicest places. I'd say it is probably the nicest place we played. That old stadium, Tullahoma, was always fun. But I'd say nicest wise, probably Columbia State.
Swung on a miss. 2-2 the count here to Spry.
Because Loretta didn't have their facility. Summertown played in all dirt. I mean, it was dirt. I don't know. I'll tell you what, guys. I always enjoyed playing over Sam Davis.
(3-2). Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. 9th strikeout in the game here for Mays. Brings up Tate Morris, who struck out in his first at bat in the top of the 2nd.
I'll tell you what, as a first baseman, and you'll see this too, I always felt left out right there because when they throw around a horn, they never made it back to first. It always went third, second, short, back to the third baseman into the pitcher, and we're standing over there like, you know what, I ain't even part of the infield. Just getting disrespected.
Next pitch fouled away for strike 1. I actually never really minded it. I'm like, oh, that's one less chance to throw one away, you know. You don't want to be the reason that messes up a pitcher.
Here's what I would have done. I'd have missed the ball when he threw it down there and went out there in the right field.
Here's a 1-1. Our catcher my senior year, he always, if it was a right-handed batter, he would throw to first. If it's a left-handed batter, he'd throw to third.
So you got a little bit of work your senior year.
Yeah. 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and back-to-back strikeouts as Mays really locking in here in the top of the 5th inning. Now 10 strikeouts through 81 pitches Brings up Truett Surball, who struck out looking his first at bat in the top of the third.
How many batters has he faced total?
He has faced, here comes the math.
Oh, no, it's not West Virginia math.
14. This would be batter number 15.
Okay. In West Virginia, they count one.
We actually got a pitch hitter in the game here. This will be Henry Long for Central Magnet.
Number 7, Long, the batter.
First pitch here from Mays. That is in there for strike one. Yeah, I got the pleasure to play in some minor league parks. One of my personal favorites. It doesn't exist anymore. Here's the 0-1. It's where we won our state championships, old Watt Powell Park. One of the biggest ballparks. I don't know if I've ever talked to you about this, Dusty, but it was, here's the 1-1 in the dirt for ball two. It was 340 down the right field line, and you had train tracks out there. 420 in dead center. It used to be 400, but giant winds knocked out the fence, and they jutted it. So you had this giant hole out there. And then next pitch fouled away. 2-2 now the count. Left field was 335 with a 20-foot fence.
Oh, wow.
Needless to say, in all the games I went there watching minor league baseball that I watched in high school, most guys couldn't even make it to the fence, let alone hit it over the fence. This one off the end of the bat, and Hammonds makes a play, but nobody's there covering first, and Surball is on with a 2-out infield single. Just some bad luck there for the Wildcats as Surball literally puts it where nobody can get it. So 1 on and 2 gone here on the top of the fifth brings up the 9-hole hitter and Joseph Rao, who struck out looking in his first at bat in the third inning. But one of my good friends, Jonathan Meadows, in our state semifinal my junior year, hit a 3-run homer that in the first inning that lit the place on fire. And they literally found it. First pitch in there for strike one. There was a Pizza Hut 2 streets over from Old Watt Powell, and they found it in the parking lot of Pizza Hut.
Oh, wow.
Here's the 0-1. Off the end of the bat, Hammonds makes a play, flips over the second in time, and that one will end the inning. The Tigers will stram one in the top of the fifth. Lawrence County leads it 5-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
For Murfreesboro Central will be Benson Revis. He'll face 5, 6, and 7 with Durham Kidd and Clayton. Durham, who's 1 for 2, an infield RBI single and a line out into right. Facing Revis here for the first time. The first pitch. Swung on and tipped back and caught for strike 1. Revis relieves Colin Wynn through 4 innings. 5 runs off 4 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, finished with 89 pitches. And his defense had 5 errors during that time. Next pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a 1-1. Sent down the right field line and leaking foul for strike 2. Good idea by Durham, but just couldn't keep it in between the lines. So 1-2 the count to him. Durham with the long walk back to the batter's box. Always hated when that happened. You hit a ball down the line and you're just praying it goes fair. Here's a 1-2. Misses away, evens things up here, 2 apiece. Here's a 2-2. And another foul here from Durham. Keeping the count where it is at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another 2-2. High here for ball 3. These 2 will meet up in Murfreesboro tomorrow at Lacasas Elementary, something like that. Las Casas. Durham rips one just above the dugout there at Murfreesboro Central to stay alive. So be prepared for me to butcher that name a million times tomorrow night. Here's another full count. Durham rips this one just under the glove of the third baseman as he makes his way down the first base. Hard hit ball from Durham puts one on with nobody out here on the bottom of the 5th. Brings up Truett Kidd, looking for some redemption here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts so far in the game.
Number 51 is coming in for pinch running.
So that will be Caleb Kelly to courtesy run for Durham. What would you give that, Hale? Single, air?
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely a single.
Okay. Second hit for Durham then. So the majority rules in that decision. First pitch high and in for ball 1.
Kelly courtesy running for the catcher.
Pickoff attempt trying to get Kelly not in time.
Decent lead.
Yeah, pretty big lead there by Kelly. Check on him again, not in time. It's always jealous of left-handed first basemen how easily they can just.
Yeah, it's just right there.
Yeah. You know, so right-handed guys have to like reach all over our body. Here's a 1-0. Hard hit ball over to short, makes a play, flips a second. The throw over to first in time, and a pretty well-turned double play. So 2 gone here on the bottom of the 1st on a 6-4-3 double play by the Tigers. Brings up Logan Clayton, 0 for 2 in the game. Pop up in the 1st and reach via air on a hard hit ball to center in the 3rd. So his first at bat here against Revis. As he'll ask for a new baseball. I'd like to wish a happy birthday to my 3-year-old son, CJ.
Oh, is today his birthday?
Today is his birthday.
Happy birthday, CJ.
And Daddy's headache from Monster Jam on Saturday just officially went away a couple hours ago. I don't know who had more fun, me and Mary Lee or CJ did, as that first pitch is in there for strike one.
Well, I'm sure Mom enjoyed it. She's been she's kind of been. I know she's went back to school, but she's been in the house with a newborn, so she was due a break.
Yeah. Our last trip, it was in Birmingham at the new UAB stadium. Nice stadium. It's a shame that they're wasting that on UAB football, but it's a nice stadium.
Right.
Which I said that joke in front of a bunch of UAB fans, and they strangely agreed with me. It's better than Legion Field. I mean, I know you're a Bama guy, but Legion Field was, not great. At least when I'm sure back in the day it was great when I went there for Marshall UAB a few years ago.
It wasn't great.
Oh, man. Not a good place. Here's a 1-2. Misses away. 2-2 now the count. But we had a good time. I mean, monster trucks nowadays.
It ain't like it used to be.
No, it ain't like it used to be. And like some of the stuff they can do is just amazing. Here's a 2-2 on the outside corner for strike three, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down here for the Wildcats in the bottom of the fifth. They still lead at 5-0 as we go to the top of the sixth. That is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years' experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now, and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Story Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the top of the sixth here. Lawrence County leading Murfreesboro Central 5-0 as Logan Mays back on the mound facing the top of the order, and that first pitch is bunted down the right field line but foul for strike one. All right, big fella. I was apparently talking too much in the fifth.
Well,
and you weren't able to get your rant in, so go ahead.
I wasn't able to get my rant in, but hey, Bryce Cliff. Still ain't seen you in the dugout. I know that Coach Wright has got a complete uniform your size that you can wear with y'all's 9-foot legs and all that. And I'm going to keep calling you out until I see you in the purple and gold over here on the baseball field. I just feel like it's only fitting. I mean, we got –
how many is it just a one-game thing, or are you talking multiple games?
I would like to see 2 home games.
2 home games. Okay, that's not a big ask.
I would like to see Bryce Cliff 2 home games coaching.
Okay.
And I think in one of those games, he's at least got to go to first base 3 times so we can see him.
All right. 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. That's not a big ask.
And he's going to have to carry Clint Gobble's bucket with him.
Gobbles giblets.
Gobbles giblets when he goes out there to hold all the accessories.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that will be the first down of the inning. How about 11 strikeouts here for Logan May so far in the game? Brings up the 2-0 hitter and John Roth, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out so far. Yeah, I thought you were going to be asking him to do it the whole season, but 2 home games, I think that's doable.
It's doable.
This pitch skied high in the air, a big league pop-up on the infield. Hammond misses it, and the 4th base runner of the game and the first error against Lawrence County here in the top of the 6th. That ball almost punctured a cloud in the sky.
Oh, that thing had some hang time to it.
Brings up Mitchell Coons, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, one swinging in the first and one licking in the fourth. Mays. And a 94 pitches through 5 1/3. First pitch on the outside corner for strike one. I mean, you really want one of those purple jackets, don't you?
I do.
Here's the 0-1. This is low to even things up at 1 apiece. They are nice. You know, we did get that merch in the off season.
We did.
Yeah,
we did, but we didn't get a winter jacket.
Here's the 1-1. This one is ripped in the left field, and we'll get down for a base hit. Daniel Fields in left. Now 2-1. And one out here in the top of the sixth. The third hit of the game here by the Tigers.
You know, we get these free ones, we can still get to ask, you know.
No. Never hurts to ask. The worst they can tell us is no. Actually, just the third hit by the Tigers in the game. And the first time they've gotten multiple runners on base.
Yes, they actually have a runner in scoring position.
Brings up Elijah Bonner, 1 for 2, who singled up the middle in his last at bat in the fourth. First pitch here from Mays. On the outside corner for strike one. Man, kids got it good nowadays. That having all the stuff that they have, that was not a thing. I know, certainly for me, and probably not for you back in the day either.
No, are you kidding me? Man, we couldn't even get bat bags.
Right.
Yeah, your mom and dad hit a butt.
On the outside corner for strike three in the second out of the inning. A 3-pitch strikeout for Mays, making now 12 in the game. Brings up the fifth hole hitter and Thomas Sessler. 0 for 2, struck out looking his last at bat in the fourth. As Clint Wright will come out and talk with Mays, who's now right at 100 pitches. And we do have someone coming out of the bullpen, and it looks like this will be it for Mays. And it will be. So while he warms up, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tad with Heritage Automotive, and we want you to know when it comes to your vehicle, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Jack Story, the new pitcher in the game here for Lawrence County, and here it's a 2-on, 2-out situation here in the top of the 6th inning. Relieves Logan Mays, 5 2/3, 12 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 3 hits, no runs. First pitch swung on a miss for strike one. Back pick opportunity. Just misses. And another good performance here from Logan Mays. Back-to-back great performances here in district play. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air in the center field. Bedford going back on it. Makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. Tigers will strand two. Here on the top of the 6th, it's a 5-0 Lawrence County lead as we go to the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, continue talking about food now that you're on air.
Now that I'm on air, but you would put the butter down, and then you would take the gritty chocolate and cocoa and put it on there, and then you just fold it over, take your fork and pinch it, and she would just bake them in the oven. But she was using canned biscuits instead of making like a fried pie.
Jasper Kilburn, the new batter into the game here for Lawrence County. First pitch here from Revis, misses high for ball one.
I'm having a conversation with Mr. Calvert.
Yeah.
About chocolate pies.
Yeah. Second inning, we've had chocolate pie. The third inning, we've had a chocolate pie reference. Next pitch swung on a miss by Kilburn here for strike one.
Well, I mean, somebody's going to hear us talking about it.
I know.
And they're going to show up with a gritty chocolate pie.
Like, okay, what's gritty? Like
where you take chocolate cocoa and you mix it with sugar.
Okay.
As a mixture, and then you put your butter down on your dough, and then you put your chocolate mix there. Oh. And when you bake it, it doesn't completely melt.
Right. Okay, I get what you're saying. His next pitch swung on and missed here for strike three in the first out of the inning. One gone here in the bottom of the 6th brings up A.J. Daniel. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk in the second and third. First bat here against Revis. That sounds incredible. All those little sweet crunchy nuggets. Oh, okay. First pitch here from Revis. On the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1. Misses high. Evens things up here, one apiece. Something about crunchy sugar always tastes great. 1-1.
And when you mix it in with just a little bit of butter, it just makes it even better.
It's the best way to make biscuits is with really cold butter.
Yes.
Not room temperature.
It's almost frozen, and you just shave it in your mix.
And it makes those biscuits so flaky. Next pitch evens things up here at 2 apiece.
Another food lesson courtesy of Exports Network.
I know. They think they're watching high school baseball. We're talking everything under the sun here. Next pitch is going to hit Daniel, and he will reach base here with 1 out. Second pitch by Tiger pitching in the game, one from each pitcher. Brings us to the top of the order with Jack Emerson. Pair of singles in the first and second, a fly out to left in the third. His first at bat here against Revis.
I'll tell you what, between the other night and tonight, I've seen more hit batters than I have in a long time.
Yeah, Friday night we had a ton in that game. First pitch here from Revis, misses high for ball one.
He ain't even throwing 75.
Here's a 1-0. And misses in for ball two. 2-0 the count here to Emerson. Been the Wildcats' lead off all year long. Came into the game hitting .341. This one is ripped in the right field. And the right fielder makes a catch, and that will be the second out of the inning. And brings up Jake Moore with 1 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And another hard hit ball by a Wildcat right into the glove of a Tiger outfielder. Moore, who's 0 for 3 in the game, a pair of flyouts and a ground out. It's his first at bat against Revis. Alex Bedford waiting on deck. First pitch. Hard hit ball will go into left field, a base hit. Daniel makes his way to second. And now we got 2 on with 2 out here for the Wildcats. Their 6th hit of the game. Brings up Bedford, 0 for 2. Reached base via an error in the first. Walked in the third. Scored both times and then flew out on a hard hit ball to right in the fourth. So this is his first at bat here against Revis. Yeah, pitch runner here for the Wildcats coming in for A.J. Daniel. That will be Justin Kimbrell.
Number 42, Kimbrell, pitch running.
There's lots of speed on the base paths here for the Wildcats. First pitch misses away for ball one. Would imagine they're going to try to pitch pretty carefully here to Bedford.
Mm-hmm.
Came in this team leader in average, home runs and RBIs, 3 homers, 16 RBIs, hitting .488 on the year. Here's a 1-0. On the outside corner for strike one.
I wouldn't mind seeing him leave one up just below the letters.
And the last one he hit was hard hit.
Mm-hmm.
The 1-1. That misses in the dirt, going to get away from the catcher. And both runners will advance here. Pair of ducks on the pond here for Bedford.
Ducks on the pond. I ain't heard that in a minute.
I know. I said snowball fight earlier when you weren't here. This is a 2-1. Huge cut and a miss for strike two.
We old folks say that, say hoodoo and all that shenanigans and all that.
2-2 the count here to Bedford. Hard hit ball in the right field. Right at the right fielder again. Another hard hit ball right into the glove of a Tiger outfielder. That will end the inning. Wildcats lead to 5-0. They'll try to close things out as we go to the top of the 7th. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Tom Cruise Field as we go to the top of the 7th, the Wildcats will try to close things out here against Murfreesboro Central. 6-7-8 due up for the Tigers with Spry, Morris, and Serball. Spry's 0 for 1, walked in the second, struck out in the 5th. Jack Story back on the mound here for the Wildcats, and that first pitch misses him for ball 1. So Jasper Kilmer's moved to the right. Hub Maddox is now at second. So 1-0. Jake Moore moved to third earlier after Cole Schultz took a hit by pitch right off probably the worst part of your leg to take a hit by pitch.
Yeah.
Comes the 2-0 from Story. That one is in there for strike 1. Here's a 2-1. Misses away for ball 3. Do have someone warming up in the Wildcat bullpen. Here comes the 3-1 from Story. Fouled out of play for strike 2.
Can't see his number from this far away.
Case Chapman is who's.
Look at him, man. He's on top of it.
Well, it's either a 3 or a 7, so, and they don't have a 13. So next pitch on the outside corner for strike 3, and that will be the first out in the inning. First strikeout of the game for Story, 13th by Wildcat pitching. Brings up Morso for 2 with a pair of strikeouts in the 2nd and 5th. Well, you know, I knew it wasn't an 18 out there because 18's at second. So, you know, process of elimination, you know, with a guy that's legally blind without his contacts. First pitch fouled away for strike 1.
See, folks, he is a smart guy.
Hey, I didn't graduate 100th out of 180 of my senior class for nothing.
I'm just impressed you know what number you was.
Well, it had it on the top left corner of my transcript. Next pitch fouled away for strike 2.
You know what I got given?
Hey,
please get out of here.
I was getting ready to say that.
Just go. You really failed. just leave. I can tell you the teacher that would have said it.
Here's the 0-2. Mrs. I for ball 1. I mean, I graduated with a 3-0. Now, I did graduate college with a 3.6, but a 3.0 in high school, you know, that's 100 out of 180. And there's like this one, a ground ball sent over to Moore at third. Throws over to first and air mails it, goes off the wall. And staying at first base off the air is Tate Morris. Second error of the game by the Wildcats brings up Truett Serball with 1 out and 1 on here in the top of the 7th inning. Serball 0 for 1, had a single in his last at bat in the 5th and struck out in the 3rd.
Serball the batter.
1 on, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. You know, my senior class had how many doctors? 3 doctors, some prominent lawyers. Trying to think. A lot of people. I was
right.
I was I finished right where I needed to, middle of the pack. My mom thought I could do more, but my sister had to be one of the top 5 in her class, so have to live up to the expectations.
Oh yeah, way to go, sis.
It's like the Jordan of academics. I'm just trying to be Kobe, I was the better athlete. My dad even said it on air last year. He doesn't know he said it, but he implied it.
He implied
it.
So we know what you mean, Pops.
Yeah, that's right. Jim knows what's up.
Yep, Mr. Good, we got you.
Yeah. Here's a 2-0. Next pitch on the outside corner for strike one.
It's about time for them to make a trip and hang out with your dad again.
Oh, they're coming in this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah,
Something we can watch?
CJ's birthday party. Monster truck themed.
I can't imagine that.
Another pickoff attempt. So we've scoured a 200-mile radius for monster trucks around the the little toy monster trucks.
Oh, I was part of it. Remember in Upperman when we went up there.
Yeah, we
We're
got him at the pilot truck stop.
We stopped at a pilot.
Next pitch foul back for strike 2.
AJ spent $185 for 2 monster trucks.
No, they're 388. They're three. I know,
kidding.
but I'm letting you. Oh, this is going to get me on a rant. They're 388 at Walmart, but at the frickin' pilot station, they were $9.99. Now there were 2 he didn't have, which were Crush Station and Northern Nightmare with red and white tires. So these were rare trucks. Even rarer to find them at a pilot gas station.
Right.
But that's the kind of links that we went to. Here's a 2-2. This one is lifted in the right field. And he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. And the Tigers are down to their final out here of the game. Brings up the 9-hole hitter and Joseph Rao, the third baseman. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fielder's choice in the third and fifth. We gave him, we'll give him when I get back, 9. We're giving him 9 today, and we still have 44 left to give him.
Good.
I told you.
What are y'all doing with him?
Well, we got his birthday today. We got his birthday party Saturday, and then we've got Easter, and the rest are gifts for potty training. Here's the 1-0. This is low for ball 2. And every parent is going, you idiots. Who's listening to me say this right? If these were like $15 a pop, it would be one thing, but they're like, $3.
Right.
Next pitch in there for strike 1. Some of them are pretty cool. Like the one I bought that day, one was crustacean, looks like a lobster. Yeah, it's really cool. You've got Thunder Roars. It's like a metallic dinosaur. Megalodon's a shark. The 2-1 on the outside corner for strike 2 as the Tigers are down to their final strike. My wife loves Sparkle Smash. The unicorn one that shoots confetti out of its nostrils. Next pitch misses away for ball 3. My son's newest favorite is El Toro Loco.
El Toro, the smoke coming out his
nose. Oh, yeah. Dude, when he does the wheelie thing and shoots the smoke out, it's awesome. Full count offering. Off the end of the bat, Story throws over to first and will not be in time, and that will put 2 on with 2 out here on the top of the 7. Just kind of slipped off the mound and struggled with it a bit. Third error of the game for the Wildcats brings us to the top of the order with Braylon Dow. Clint Wright will come out and talk with his young pitcher here to talk through the situation, and he might be bringing in Chapman here, as Chapman is at the edge of the bullpen. Yes. They've been doing a good job of getting weak contact for the bulk of the game. So they will stick with Story here in this situation.
Yep.
Dow, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts and a walk in the first, third, and sixth. So 2 on, 2 out in the top of the seventh. Story's first time facing Dow. First pitch, misses for ball one. Pickoff attempt, and that one's going to go in the center field. But the runner's going to stay put as Bedford was right on top of it. As Emerson will bring it back in the Story here. As the Wildcats, that avoided disaster because where he threw it, that might have, if Alex wasn't on top of it, that might have rolled to the wall. Here's a 1-0. Fouled away for strike one. It's just, young mistake is what it is. Guys are, you appreciate the aggression, but, 2 on, 2 out, you're up 5-0. Your pitching staff is giving up 3 hits in this game.
Don't even worry about these runners.
Yeah. 1-1. This is low for ball two.
I mean, right here is just you and the catcher, just you and the mitt.
Story now 27 pitches here through the full inning. Came in and closed things out in the sixth. Here's a 2-1. Ground ball sent over to Moore at third, and he will go step on the bag, and that one will end the game. The Wildcats will improve to 9-6 overall and 3-0 within the district here with a 5-0 win. So, Dusty, the Wildcats now perfect here in district play. What are your final thoughts here on tonight's game?
First of all, great job by Logan Mays. 12 strikeouts, 6 innings, 5 or 2, 3/3, whatever. Just a great job, like you said, undefeated in the district. We got to travel to Murfreesboro tomorrow. Supposed to have some decent weather. Maybe it won't be as cool as it is tonight. These are tough conditions for these guys. But all in all, great job by the Wildcats. And now Murfreesboro Central Magnet, they tried. They were trying to make a comeback here in the seventh, but just run out. But all in all, great job by the Wildcats tonight.
5-0 is the final score. The Wildcats will get their third district win, improve to 3-0. They'll go for the district close tomorrow at Murfreesboro. First pitch will be at 6 o'clock. I have the sneeze there. We'll have live coverage starting at around 5:45. So for Dusty Kaiser, this is AJ Good on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening. We will see you guys once again tomorrow.
This is the X Sports Network.